Mr. Farid Kazani, the MD of Majesco, who joins us on the phone line currently. Hi, Mr. Kazani. Thanks so much for joining in. We wanted a quick update on what's going on in terms of Majesco. I believe that, in fact, shareholders of Coverall will be approving the merger, and that's expected later this month. Take us through those details.
Yeah, I think we've progressed pretty well on schedule as far as the U.S. listing is concerned.
Okay.
As you mentioned, the shareholder meeting is scheduled for 22nd June. And once we get the positive approval from the shareholders, we should be able to list the Majesco U.S. entity on the NYSE market in a week from there. So hopefully we should be listing by the end of June or the first week of July. On the India front, we've also progressed pretty well in terms of timelines. So we've announced the record date for the split of the shares between Mastek and Majesco, where each of the shareholders will get equivalent shares of Majesco. The record date is on 15th of June, and as part of the call option process of the stock exchange, Mastek stock will be going through that process on June 12th and will be traded ex-Majesco from June 12th onwards. The allotment of shares to the shareholders will happen 3 or 4 days after the record date, and then thereafter we have a period of around 45 hours or 50 days by the time we end up listing the Majesco India entity on the BSE and NSE.
Okay. Mr. Kazani, have you finished all of the other regulatory requirements for a listing in the US besides the merger, besides the approval for Covertech?
Yes, the major approvals for getting the SEC effectiveness, which is going through a review with the SEC, which was done last month. And the other was to complete the preliminary clearance from the NYSE, which has also been done. So once the shareholder approval comes in, we will have multiple documents that are required to be submitted to the SEC and NYSE, and we will have to comply with certain conditions that are there for listing on the NYSE. Hopefully we are in compliance with that, so we should be seeing the listing done by June and or early July.
For the Indian entity which will be listed, Majesco, it will have a mirrored shareholding of Mastek?
That's right. You will have equivalent shareholders between Mastek and Majesco based on shareholders who are on the register as of 15th of June.
All right, Mr. Kazani, let's just get this right. For a shareholder who has 100 shares of Mastek, could you just explain what exactly he gets and by when does he get that stake of Majesco?
A shareholder who owns 100 shares of Mastek will also get 100 shares of Majesco.
Okay.
And while Mastek will continue to be listed, albeit at an ex-Majesco price post June 12th, once the Majesco stock gets listed, and we are expecting that to happen around 45 to 60 days from now, he will hold 100 shares which he will be able to trade once the stock gets listed.
Okay. Just a quick question. So, we have your pro forma financials of the two companies, which is Mastek and Majesco for FY15. If I look at the Majesco numbers, the operating revenue actually saw a little bit of a downtick on a year-on-year basis, and so did your EBITDA margins. What's the outlook going forward for Majesco in FY16? What would numbers look like and growth, and where would it come from?
Well, this year the investment on the product development side has been higher. Secondly, we have spent on the restructuring and on the listing and other expenses, which is why the margins are much lower than last year. We do expect pretty good growth to happen in the coming year, especially with the addition of the two acquired entities, which is the business that we acquired from Agile Technologies and Coverall Technologies, which also then merges into this. From a margin perspective, the business is looking good, but we do need to invest in our business in North America. So there will be higher product expenses and sales and marketing expenses to take care of the opportunities that are there in the U.S. So while the long-term business model looks pretty sound and solid, there will obviously be investments in the initial year.
So if you did margins of 2% in your EBITDA for FY15, how much can you scale it back up to?
We're looking at getting back to double digits in 3 years' time. We're not giving any specific guidance for the next year.
Okay.